What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are checking yet another big bad box from In My Box. Now, yeah, you're probably thinking, but this is not a box. This is like a huge tower, for some miniature game, and you might use it like that. I mean, it has a dual purpose if you look it like that. So you can use it as a piece of terrain if you are playing miniature games, and after you are done with it, maybe you want to play a game of Carcassonne. You just take this lid, you just slide it a little bit, take it up, and then you take this thing and you have access to a whole bunch of Carcassonne. So Carcassonne is one of my favorite games. I would say it's what got me into this hobby many moons ago. And basically this one is like a dream come true, if you ask me. This one fits everything, and it even has room for more, in the future, because inevitably there's going to be more expansions for Carcassonne. So up here there is like a box for all the components for each player, and as you can see, there is, when you open it up, there's like a plenty of room for even more components if they give you some more different meeples or whatnot. So they thought about that in the future, and there is even 2 extra boxes because you might have some your own unique color or something, because people buy these dual color meeples, all kinds of stuff, or maybe some different colors that is not represented here, so you can store these over here, which is really cool. Now we go to the side of the box. It's like it has like these 3 drawers, I would say. And the first one just keeps, wait, I have big fingers, so I kind of like this, take it out. And once you take this one out, there you can keep the rule books and boards between them. They fit really nicely. So this one, the first one, it tells you what expansion it holds. So you open it up and everything is really accessible. All of the tiles, everything is here. If the expansion has some extra components, like for example this one, and it is, let me just quickly check it out, the Princess and the Dragon. So you can keep the Princess and the Dragon in here. You can take it out on the table, so you know where everything goes. When you put it back, you know where everything goes. This one, for example, holds castle and bridges components. If you have bridge, castles, and bazaars expansion, which this box doesn't hold, that doesn't have inside, but it fits in here really nicely. So yeah, that's the first of the 3 drawers. Now let's go on to the second one. Let me just put this one aside. Now the second one holds a whole bunch of new, as you can see. This one holds Count, Kings, Robbers, River 2, Hills and Sheeps, Japanese buildings, whatnot. So everything fits in here really nicely. Again, all the little boxes, if you need them, somewhere aside the table, they can be taken out and just then returned back once you fill everything back in. So that's the second one. And the third one doesn't say anything on it. Why? Because that's the one I mentioned you. This one has everything ready if you have some of, again, as I mentioned previously, people these days 3D print all bunch of things. So maybe you can keep those stuff in here if they can't fit maybe in one of these boxes, because they don't know if you're going to 3D print something. There's also these little boxes, these separated places, to keep components. And the beauty of it is everything takes out, so you can like make your custom compartments to keep components. If the components maybe don't fit because this is too small, you just take this one out. Now it's a little bit bigger. So that's really awesome. They think about that in the future, maybe if the tiles don't fit or something like that. So you can use it for anything Carcassonne you want. And the last thing, let me just move this aside so you can see it from the side, actually. So you can see how the box looks inside here. Okay, so here we have 2 of these towers. And these towers are basically tile dispensers. How they work, let me just quickly show you. Let's just take this bunch of tiles, just for the purpose of showing. So you just take this thing out, you put these tiles in here, you feed them, and I want to be quick about it, so I'm messing things up. So for example, you figure out this is all full of the tiles and everything, and you just slide it like this in here, so they will not go anywhere. But yet, you can just take the tile from the bottom, and then you play it. on the table. And that's that. Again, you can just take it out, you know, fill it up, and you are ready to play. Now, if you have like a lot of tiles, and there's only 2 towers, but you have tiles to fit even more towers, in the back here, there is an extra, just this insert, so you can fill it up once this tower is empty. You can just, let's say, for example, this one, oh my god, it's empty, there's no more tiles in here. You just take this one out, you just slide the next one in, and you're good to go. Now, this is really cool thing, you know, to have access to the tiles really easily. You can pass this around, you know, if you're playing maybe huge game of Carcassonne, and there's like a big table, because you're going to need a bigger table. Then you can pass this around the table, you know, it's like maybe it's your turn to play, pull the tile out, you know, stuff like that. And there is also a one big bag in here with this little print that's also on the front of the box. So if you want to draw tiles from the bag, maybe, if you don't like this, or maybe there's some expansion that needs you to draw something from the bag. And basically that's that. That's the big bad box for Carcassonne / huge tower for miniature game. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending time with me. Most important, if you want to buy this thing, there is a link in the description down below that will lead you to the In My Box page, and you can check it out. You can talk to them, tell them I sent you, you know. And yeah, that is that. Looks really cool. I really like this one. Until next time. Pozdrav.